Luke chapter 10 verses 1 to 12 and 17 to 20. Let the peace of Christ control your hearts, let the word of Christ dwell in you richly. At that time the Lord appointed 72 others whom he sent ahead of him in pairs to every town and place he intended to visit. He said to them, "The harvest is abundant, but the laborers are few, so ask the master of the harvest to send out laborers for his harvest. Go on your way, behold, I am sending you like lambs among wolves. Carry no money bag, no sack, no sandals, and greet no one along the way. Into whatever house you enter, first say, 'Peace to this household.' If a peaceful person lives there, your peace will rest on him, but if not, it will return to you. Stay in the same house and eat and drink what is offered to you, for the laborer deserves his payment. Do not move about from one house to another. Whatever town you enter, and they welcome you, eat what is set before you, in it and say to them, 'The kingdom of God is at hand for you.' Whatever town you enter, and they do not receive you, go out into the streets and say, 'The dust of your town that clings to our feet, even that we shake off against you. Yet know this, the kingdom of God is at hand. I tell you, it will be more tolerable for Sodom on that day than for that town.' The 72 returned rejoicing, and said, 'Lord, even the demons are subject to us because of your name.' Jesus said, 'I have observed Satan fall like lightning from the sky. Behold, I have given you the power to tread upon serpents and scorpions and upon the full force of the enemy, and nothing will harm you. Nevertheless, do not rejoice because the spirits are subject to you, but rejoice because your names are written in heaven.'" When Jesus sent out his 72, they were sent out to help prepare the way for his coming trip through various locations. Where did all these people come from? Jesus only 12 disciples and many that followed him, but we have little information about that group. Maybe they all represent us who were called to spread the gospel and recruit others to the faith. This group of 72 had even been sent out with the power to heal. In chapter 10 verse 4 he tells them, "Carry no money bag, no sack, no sandals, and greet no one along the way." But why? By doing so the 72 were forced to rely upon God to provide for their needs. Their total reliance on God deepened their faith and demonstrated the authority given to them. Verse 17 The 72 returned with joy, saying, "Lord, even the demons are subject to us in your name." They must have been even happier when Jesus said to them, Luke 10:20 Nevertheless, do not rejoice because the evil spirits are subject to you, but rejoice because your names are written in heaven. During a First Communion rehearsal, the teacher was trying to have the children walk in a straight line. Started out well, but in a few steps, some leaned right while others leaned left. The teacher then told them, "Just look at the cross in the front of the church, and you will be okay." And they were. That is good advice for all of us. If we keep our eye on Christ, try to live life in compliance with the morality of the 10 Commandments, maybe we will walk the straight and narrow all the way to the gates of heaven. By living the faith daily, you are preparing the way for Jesus to enter the hearts of those watching your Christian behavior.